All right, let's give Sunday's Daily Puzzle on Chess.com a shot. This is called Lighting the Tactical Fuse. It's white to move. Give the video a pause and try it yourself if you feel like it. Cool. So I kind of feel like I want this knight out of the way. Queen's under attack. This knight is under attack by a lot of pieces. But I can give this check, and two different pieces can take it. If the pawn were to take, this would be checkmate, right? So the pawn can't take, so the bishop's going to have to take that. And I'm not positive what's going to happen from there. I don't really see a whole lot. But this is definitely my first instinct, because my queen feels kind of suffocated. The king is trapped right now. Okay, this rook is under attack, so I was thinking about like trying to go over here, but then I think I just lose. This is definitely my instinct. Maybe even this? That's not check. No, I need to check the king. That was the point of this move. Okay. All right, so if I go here, bishop takes. This pawn is now very well protected. It doesn't seem like that's happening. It just feels like this move has to happen to me. Unless I did something like this. Ooh, is that a possibility actually? Wait a second, that's wild. If I go here, this actually might work. If I go here, the pawn has to take that. Because if it doesn't, the king can't move, and the only piece that can block is the bishop, and I would just take that, and that's checkmate. So here is what I'm thinking now. My knight cuts this off really well. So if I go here, pawn takes, rook takes, then the bishop blocks, rook here. Is there a way to get my rook in? I was thinking about the knight. Yeah. There's got to be something there. Wait, here is forced, and then the bishop. So I'm thinking if the bishop blocks, then I can jump in with my knight. The bishop will be pinned. The pawn can't take because this happens. So the king, I think, has to go here. And once the king is there, what can I do? Bishop takes is check. Mate. That's checkmate. That works. I think that line works. This is crazy. Wait, Sunday. Sunday would be great to get this. So here forces the pawn to take because the only piece that can block is the bishop, and this would be mate. So here, pawn takes, rook is able to slide over. And again, the king is trapped, so the bishop's going to have to block. Now the bishop is pinned. So I can hop in with my knight. Yeah, I can hop in with my knight, and then the king has to move. Or, I mean, if the pawn takes, rook takes, it's checkmate. If the pawn doesn't take, the king has to move, and then either square that it moves to, bishop takes is checkmate, protected by my rook. That's crazy. This is a nice line. I like this a lot. Here. Okay, what's the next move? Here, right? Bishop is pinned. Pawn can't take because this is checkmate. Pawn takes and this is checkmate. Beautiful, dude. We lit the tactical fuse. Let's run that back one time. Cool, so sweet little Sunday here. Psyched that I found this one. Was really looking at this initially. I just liked that it opened up my queen. But nothing's happening here. Two different pieces are protecting this. The bishop can just take and things are good. And then I looked at this check, sort of on a whim, and actually noticed that it's pretty interesting because if the bishop tries to block, this is checkmate. And if the pawn takes, then that allows my rook to sneak over, and there's similar threats. I got a bunch of pieces looking in here. It just looks really dangerous. So I actually sacrifice the queen, pawn takes, rook takes, and then the bishop is forced to block. All those are forcing moves. So I go here. There's no other option for black. The bishop has to block here. And I don't actually take this because then the king can escape. What I do is take advantage of a couple different pins. This pin disallows the bishop from taking my knight, and this pin disallows the pawn from taking my knight because there's checkmate on the back rank if the pawn takes. I think the pawn does take in the puzzle. Otherwise, the king would have to move, and then I would take with the bishop, and that would be checkmate. So it's checkmate no matter what. And just a really beautiful line, honestly. Nice one on a Sunday. There it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.